Good afternoon, all. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have qualifier number 13 for you in the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 3 Standard Tournament. Got Exodus versus Sky Goro for you on stream with Epic Yoshi doing comms. How's it going, Yoshi?
Hello. It is going well this morning. It is noon and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to see the first Pamela of the qual season. Unless I've missed it, I don't think we've seen any Pamela so far.
All right, I will hand it over to you and we will get this race underway.
Sounds good. First Pamela, I'm gonna will it into existence somehow. I hope somebody in the chat is going to cover me for when we inevitably get our foolish but song hint, because try my hardest, I still don't fully understand the ramifications of that. My brain treats it like a sort of hidden wath, but it's not always. Like if it's healing or oath, it gets a little funky. Hence that hash. We got FD Sword, Deku Mask, Powder Keg, Deku Princess, and Letter to Mama, my favorite. That is said oozing with sarcasm and resentment. Because the last qual I ran, I just forgot that Tingle had it, because I don't ever write down notes well when I actually race. I actually write better notes for commentary than I do for racing, because I got the right priorities. Boss Blue Warp logic is something. Okay. Well, if Fox gives me the grace to not understand, then I'm content. Oh, Exodus is having some capture funkiness. I hope that's not. If you have light sensitivity, look away. It seems to have resolved itself, but keep an eye out. Oh. Looks like it's Amarek TV that's giving him the trouble. So it probably would be the cable. What do we got going on in the race room right now? Got one more left. And no word from them, but I'm sure we'll get going shortly. Is there any favorite things wanted from the chat that we somehow haven't had S3 give to us? We've seen a jet seed. We've seen plenty of adventurous seeds. Ranch Sisters. I think we did see some. Premia had something with a wallet not required. I don't know why I did air quotes with my fingers, but not required wallet, and Garo Mask was the other one. We had French Vanilla Bow. Ooh. Ranch Sisters into required Pamela to break open the seed. You know, that's an interesting concept of Pamela breaking open a seed. like, it's hard to get to Icana and still have the game closed off to you. But I guess if you have your Garo hook and your Zora, and that's literally it. Why did I say Zora? Garo, hookshot, Garo Gibdo, hookshot, storms, ice arrows. I don't know why I said Zora thinking about ice arrows.
What's up, Yoshi?
Yo, Gunzora.
What's up, chat? I hope you guys are having a wonderful one. I'm here to join Yoshi on commentary as I'm working from home and just vibing out, so.
Wonderful. You always love to see a slow Monday workday where you don't have to turn your brain on.
Don't say that. Don't say that. This may be a quick commentary.
You're so right.
Like you just jinxed me.
I may have done that.
From the commentary curse today, we're definitely going to see vanilla elemental arrows. That's what we're going to see today.
Every single one.
Ice and wart, fire on Wizrobe, and lights on Garo.
I actually really like the idea of like displaced elemental arrows where they're French vanilla in their dungeons, except the wrong dungeons.
Right. I actually had to see that it was like that. All except the light.
I know one happened.
It's like we have a heart container here on the southern piece of heart.
Lots of love today. We got Sky going west and Exodus faking us south. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, we definitely got two different openers today.
It was a peak of that gold trim chest, I think.
Right.
Or I don't know if it was gold trimmed or not, but.
What do you think Tingle's going to have? You think Tingle's going to be epic today, or Tingle's just going to be a wash?
Every single Tingle will only have rupees. The way it's meant to be.
I bet this
Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land.
Yeah, I think this Tingle's going to have Captain's Hat, though. Calling it right now.
Ooh.
Imagine.
Bahamchu and Silver Rupee. And we did see a hint for Swamp Spider House dead and Moontear dead on I already forgot Butler, I think.
Yeah, it was Butler. So Moontear not required on Butler. That's gonna be a nice little hint that they get there. Means we're not gonna have any Deku Mass shenanigans today. Mirror Shield not required. Wait. Oh, yeah, Bow Archery. I'm sorry, chat. My bad. Bow Archery's dead, and so is Butler, but with the Mirror Shield. So we already know that Egos is not required.
That is a very interesting... Well, it says not required. I don't know. Not required should definitely kick out Egos.
Right. And like as Fox pointed out in chat, Pamela is also not required due to it being whatever song, Healing or Storms. That song will not be required.
True. If either one of those is out, the whole thing's out.
Alright, what we got on Observatory? Gibdo! Are we gonna get a whale waff?
Ooh.
I'm all for a Monday whale waff today. Let's do it.
You know, I'm always for well waff if I'm not running.
Same. Makes great content.
We're about the content here at CSR. And suffering is content.
Three minutes in and this seed sucks. I don't think it sucks completely. Not yet.
Castle Foolish, thanks.
Yeah, that's probably the worst hint we could have gotten with that field hint. If you didn't catch the mirror shield hint earlier, here's a foolish hint to make sure that you do not do it. So which gamer will end up doing it?
So far we have Snowhead Temple Wath, we have Castle Foolish. Are there any other of those categories?
Yeah.
Oh, we saw Dampe dead and Pohet dead.
Right. Oh, got a golden chest here in the Bush Grotto in southern Termina Field. Show me the money. No whammies. Okay, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
No whammies on that chest whatsoever. And we have magic on Anju. Okay, this seed's definitely about to pop off here soon.
Glad I wasn't running it. Actually, you know what? Magic isn't a terribly bad item for me, because I will eventually go there, and magic doesn't, like, on its own unlock anything.
Right. At least it gives them access to all the tingles right now with the projectile bubble, except for GBC.
Ooh, yeah, it does.
So I wonder who's going to skip the tingles first. Hugo did, so that means we're no longer playing DoorDash today. Mountain Village Waft, though. So definitely Mountain Smithy or Springtime or the Damati check.
Mountain Village is definitely
Which...
one I prefer to see Foolish.
Right, so if that's...
As
if
a
it's
runner.
correct. If it's Damani, that means healing is not on egos. We got another gilded chest here in Pihat Grotto. Okay. Let's just go ahead with the fire arrows on top of everything else. So this seed is definitely one of those type of seeds. If you run the Southern Opener, it will definitely grant you more than the Observatory or North.
For sure. He's pretty much getting a full clear run up there soon.
Right. Right. Exactly like chat's saying, the fireworks could definitely be pouring towards that MV waft very, very soon. Especially if we see a wallet early. Or go dust. Yeah. Only time I get Commentator's Curse is when I actually play the Sea Scout. That's what happens. Or if I roll the seed.
Well, then you should just, when you're running, Commentator Curse good things.
Facts.
You can only Commentator Curse bad things. If you start gaming the system, Commentator Curse knows and doesn't deliver.
I have a feeling Commentator's Curse lasts up to at least 5 seeds.
That's an impressive streak.
So we already have Exodus going to nighttime here at 7 minutes in, and Sky is still in day, so I wonder how these two runners are going to route moving forward.
We certainly will start to see divergence. I think Exodus is probably going to go for a quicker first cycle. We haven't seen a bottle, so we might skip straight to Final Night.
Right. I wonder if Sky's going to pull the trigger on the Deku mask early. Correct. Gibdo was on Observatory, for those that was asked in chat. And we have a Postman Man dead as a doorknob, man. Deku, yes. So the only thing that causes people, like, if you rush night 1, you skip that P hat, that definitely has the fire arrows. So that's definitely going to be something that whoever's running the seed's going to have to do next day or end up skipping it entirely. Looks like Yoshi's mic has been cutting in and out. They'll join us here in a moment. Chat, what do you think is going to be the most BS moment of this seed today? There has to be one moment. One bottle eggs? We see that all the time, though. Honey and Darling Bow. That'd be actually pretty interesting, Fox. If we get Honey and Darling Bow with the Deku Mask Bubble on Final Night, that'd be perfect. Well, Mirror Shield's dead, so we don't have to worry about doing anything with Mirror Shield. Behemoth's dead is a BS moment, that is true. You know, Fox, I actually kind of wanted to. I'm not gonna lie.
Honey Darling Bow does sound fun.
Right. Ooh, someone saying later at a cafe on the aliens. That would be spicy.
Yeah, I guess it... Can it end up there?
It can. The first...
Yeah, well, only the first one, I'd have to imagine.
Right.
I know there's some restriction of trade items in certain cases where they're just strictly not allowed, regardless of logically being possible.
Right. We get to see the first look at Dead Dongo's chest today. Ice arrows. So we have fire and ice inside the Termina Field, south and north.
Elemental arrow is in both of the combat grottos for Termina Field.
So we have to ask ourselves, is Termina Field a real swordsman school at this point?
Lemons are going to be on lemons, obviously.
That would be awesome. One second.
Have we ever actually seen lemon arrows, like, happen in a seed? It has to have happened, right?
It has. I gotta take this call 1 second. I'll be right back.
See you shortly, or not. I feel like I've seen it happen too. My memory is just actually awful. Like, the only thing that really lives rent-free in my brain in terms of these seeds is the Great Bay Temple seed, where you had to do Deku Bubble for first Deku Bubble eggs for Vanilla New Wave to break into Great Bay Temple for your first logical bow, and also French Vanilla Ice Arrows were in Great Bay Temple. That would have been when we were pre-season 1. Why is the fast forward button not working? Good question. Oh. So we got the Termina Field. Scrub giving us a cafe mask, if I read that right. We have Sky doing swordsman school for a red rupee. I don't know if we saw that before, but I think that the Termina Field scrub was Cafe Mask. Yeah, wallet locked. Understandable. Exodus is pretty fast. And what will we see for Blast Mask Lady? Just a red rupee. But this will stock the big bomb bag and we'll get to see what's there.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm back.
Welcome back. You're still with us, I see.
Yep, for now. Did I miss anything?
We saw a Cafe Mask in the Termina Field scrub.
Nice.
That's about it.
We always love the ambiguous cafe masks.
We really don't.
Looks like Sky is now making the play towards Southern Swamp with the Deku Mask.
Exodus checking out that big bomb bag to see it's just a purple rupee ripoff.
Gotta love those scams. And a GFS chilling on the bank.
With that early bank one turn in.
Looks like the banker is trying to fight Majora themselves tonight.
Banker cracked.
We haven't seen any of the tingle checks, have we? Besides the first one.
Yeah, I think we just saw clock down.
Kamaro's not required on aliens. Dang. I was holding out for a hero tonight and we didn't get one. X is finally picking up the Deku Mask. Unfortunately, due to their time of day, they will be skipping the P-Hack Grotto till next day or even next cycle.
It probably won't be too long, honestly.
It was a milk
I think
refill.
they'll run down to Swamp right away.
Premia was a milk refill. All right, second tingle check.
Oh, we actually will see P-Hack Grotto right now. A great place to stick in a day transition.
Exactly, perfect timing. Skip out that cutscene for those that do not know. If you skip into the next day while you're in a grotto, it will not play a cutscene.
And there's actually a fair amount of areas in the game where you can get away with that. Dungeons and grottos are definitely your main places, but
Southern Swamp, yep.
some scenes just don't have the cutscene that does a day transition.
Sky's checking the... I'm assuming they're going to be doing Kotake Day 1. With them pushing this direction.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine. So, they might be confused about what day it is. They actually sort of looked for Kotake there to make sure they spawned in, but they are not going to.
Especially the muscle memory kicking in there.
Yep.
Oh, looks like we're not doing Kotake Day 1. I do remember one qual where I ended up doing Kotake Day 1 and it gave us, I think it was the Deku Mask.
Oh, that's a nice gamble to have turn up that way.
Yep, let's just say I plundered the rest of the seed.
Yeah, that happens. All my seeds that start out good end up badly.
Exactly. That was the seed that had Ramani Mask with the sound check being required.
Ooh, that was the light arrows, right?
I do believe so.
Had you going into Stone Tower the hard way. For nothing, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely dipped Stone Tower.
Oh,
Goron Mass here on Gorman. I thought that said Goron Mass. I had to double check. I was like, wait a second. So we have 2 early transformation masks plus the arrows. This seed's starting to look very jetty for a season 3 seed.
but until we see that bow, we will not be running north.
Exactly. Junus with the Moron mask coming in. Oof. Oof, off the garments.
I don't know, Junus might be calling anybody who doesn't have Goron Mask by this point of the moron.
That would be a little crazy, I wouldn't lie. Fox did call it though. Milk Road was the play.
Milk Road is certainly a lot more often the play in Season 3 than Season 2.
Especially with that milk purchase.
Milk purchase and opponent start. This gives it a little bit more chances.
And Gorman Brothers giving you a $10 stocks upgrade.
Yes, today we have seen an Icana Castle Foolish in addition to a hint for Butler having Mirror Shield, so Mirror Shield is not required today.
Which is quite unfortunate. I always love an egos fight, but... Guess we will not be seeing Deku Soldier today, Big Sag.
Rip the Deku Soldier. We barely knew them. Although, do we really know Deku Soldier?
Sounds like a myth to me.
An urban legend. Who is the Deku Soldier? Is there just one? Is it all of us?
I feel like Deku Soldier is the same as Batman.
The wealthy billionaire?
Yep. I mean, if you think about it, our Deku mask is off of the Butler's son.
That's true.
And who has a Butler as a father? Yeah, you know.
It was Batman.
Easy.
Peter Parker.
Yeah, Lentile Deed on the bombers, so that's going to be a nice little toilet paper or trade-in, depending on if we're going to see a save scum or not.
Oh, we're
Right, Axe.
definitely gonna see a save scum for it.
Exactly, Axel. Have we seen them together in the same room? I think not.
Have we ever seen Deku Soldier in a room?
I mean... Yoshi, look behind you.
Oh, fuck. I'm
Got
still
him.
alive.
All right, we're going to see Day 2 Grotto here. What kind of chest is it going to be? Oh, this could be something important. And it's a bomb bag.
And that being on the Day 2 Mystery Woods Grotto, might see some interesting developments. Some people do like to skip if they don't see a bottle.
Right.
It's a lot less likely when you see this early Deku, though.
And a wallet on Kotake. Looks like we may begin this cafe mask after all. Plus the Mountain Village Waff. That's definitely going to come into play here.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, they're not on the right day for the first Mountain Village check, but they can do that next cycle. Like Voodoo said, reset, rush.
Voodoo's going extra risky. There's a lot of Sphere 0, Night 3 to deal with.
Kind of hard to get up there without a bow. Bombs was in day 2 Grotto. But I imagine Exodus is going to be doing the mini gameplay right now. Fly route in, deck you playground into bombers, and then chess mini game, I would assume.
Yeah, I can actually do a fairly thorough clear of minigames. Yeah, Goron was the Gorman Brothers purchase. So if you walk down there with 50 rupees, it was yours.
Yeah. Voodoo's kind of speaking some truth right here. It could be midnight meeting for our bow.
Oh.
At midnight meeting.
S3 loves it.
S3 definitely loves those Sphere 3 checks. And it's starting to look like midnight meeting's gonna be that one.
That's what the S in S3 stands for. It's not our third season.
It's Sphere 3 only always. Oh, never mind. Here's our bow.
Oh.
Foiled once again. So now we can clear all mini games here in Clocktown.
And clear the south and head north.
But it looks like we're not a mini game lover today.
Oh, you absolutely run north.
Yeah, this is definitely the northern play here with the fire arrows. If you get Goron Lullaby, I would probably say rush Snowhead Temple for that Snowhead Temple Waff.
Absolutely.
Because you'll most likely get your Mountain Village Waff right behind it if it's springtime chests.
Yeah, it'll be springtime chests, and it's also going to be more.
Exactly.
Also come back for that Smithy one.
Hookless Snowhead Temple isn't too bad. Was that Stone Tower?
That was Stone Tower.
No Bean Seed Sag. What's the logic for S3 for checking DP without the boat ride? That's going to be your decking mask, or red potion, and or bow / hook shot. To be able to take out the big octos. Or Zora, yep. Some type of projectile that kills.
Non-lethal projectiles on this family-friendly restream.
Yeah. Looks like this guy's gonna get their Goron mask here.
This guy just pausing like, what did you just say to me, Gorman? Gimme.
You telling me I could have had this whole time? Definitely a rager moment. Gilded chest here in the Hot Spring Grotto. With our captain's hat, so we are definitely getting super close to that Snowhead Temple. Unless it's going to be, of course, the Baby Zoras. Looks like a bloopy there on the ledge.
I would agree.
He's extremely friendly right now. And we have healing here. Oh boy.
Storm's confirmed on Pamela.
That is true. Storm's on Pamela. So it's definitely going to be a baby Zora seed.
Pamela.
Keg required. Baby Zora's required.
And Castle.
Castle's dead.
I just said Storm's on Pamela, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Never mind. I know what you meant. It's okay.
I said that out loud and I was like, what did I mean?
Pamela's definitely storming inside of her house because no one's coming to save her father.
Oh yeah. My father is zombie. No one will come to help me. I long for a mother.
Oh my gosh, you made it worse. Yeah, this seed is definitely a jet seed. So far, it's looking extremely linear on what to do. We could be looking for a lens, though, for the Mountain Village Waft, but highly not likely.
We've heard the theories about Malon's mother, but what about Pamela's mother? We just don't talk about her.
Who is Pamela's mother at this point?
Honestly, it could be the Bomb Chew Bolin lady.
Oh.
They wear the same shirt.
That is true.
And shirts are the only significant property of people in these games.
Exactly. If you're wearing the same shirt, chat, and you're playing Zelda, then you know you're related to whoever else is in the game.
Exactly.
Looks like we do not have a hype cave here in Lynn's Cave today. Definitely no hype cave.
Or hear me out. It's both the mayor's office assistant and the treasure chest lady.
Whoa.
They're both. I don't know why I thought we didn't have a father in the equation. We have a triple.
No, looks like Goron chest minigame could be required. Big old chest just chilling in the back corner. Let's see the game scam Sky out of it.
But can Sky scam the game back?
And he's trapped. I feel like this minigame was developed just to cause people to quit the game completely.
It's possible.
Dev's like, oh, this code means there's no way to win. Ah, that just gotta spend 30 more rupees. It's okay. Let's not fix it.
Some guy just figured out maze generation algorithms and was like, I want to try it. I don't know how to make it good though. But it works, I guess.
It looks good on paper. That's all that matters.
It doesn't. Look at those textures.
And we have Exodus here doing the Decky Palace maze, trying not to get caught.
Oh. Flipped through the wall and still got blocked.
We have 100 rupees here in the Piece of Heart and Palace, and the chest is open for a Fierce Deity mask. It was worth.
Nobody's skipping that. Everybody's fighting with FD today.
I hope so. Also, welcome on in, Brevin. Thank you for the raid, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. Thanks you for joining us here on this qualifier, and thanks for the raid.
Unfortunately, Revan, family is confirmed dead. We have a mirror shield that is not required on Butler. And we've already found healing.
Yeah, Revan, you're definitely missing out on this jet seed. And
Yeah,
there's our
honestly, we're
Goron
not too
Lullaby.
far away, are we?
Yeah, and we just got Goron Lullaby off monkeys, so we definitely rush Snowhead Temple at this point.
We really are so close. And now that you bring that up, like, we have 2 unfound wobs.
I thought Snowhead Temple was intended to be Wolf. Was I lied? This whole time?
No, I mean, like, we don't know the items.
Oh, true.
We're also missing Hookshot. Never mind. We're still a good ways away. We got Zora, Lights, Hookshot. And I guess since we've found healing, we've confirmed that we need to find Kig.
Looks like there's a chest there. Oh, we may actually need a bean this seed.
So true, Druna.
Oh,
Hookshot always in spring.
that's
Good
a
time for
free...
Exodus to find that one.
Yeah, that is so free. Unfortunately, they're going to have to turn that bottle in now and come back to get that chest.
Yeah, yep.
Definitely turn that in right away for that MV Waff.
Then turn around, go to Kome.
Yep. Go to Kome, do Kome, then get your bean chest, and then do Woodfall from there, unless you want to just go ahead and go to Snowhead Temple forehead.
You definitely do. You definitely can. Yeah, just across the board, Mountain Village should be full clearable at this point.
Okay, there's my confirmation on Snowhead Temple. I knew I was not lied to.
I never said it wasn't Rod.
I just wanted to make sure at this point I was confusing myself. That was a long fanfare. I don't know what happened there. You're right. The only thing that's missing from Mountain Village is the Lens of Truth, which is required to save Damani. Not required to climb the ladder, though. In fact, since we do have Snowhead, the ladder appears up on Springtime, or you can just roll up the hill.
We're still only on Castle as Foolish Hint, right?
Correct. We only have the Foolish of Foolish's hints. And double bomb bags here in Southern Swamp.
Ooh. We didn't see that one before, did we? The other one was Day 2 Grotto.
Right. Yeah, definitely that fanfare on Dog Race is no braino. The other thing, just speaking on long fanfares, if you have a long fanfare for Ganon and Link to the Past, just go ahead and just turn your game off. Speaking from experience.
What fanfare are you referring to?
The one that was on Skies, where they picked up the Gypto mask.
Oh, okay.
The wallet was on Kotake. The Ice Witch.
Day 2 Grotto. What? Oh. Do I have my note? Okay. My notes are right. Thank you.
I don't have notes. I use my brain. Just kidding.
I know that doesn't work, and I care about my notes when I'm on comms. It helps me so much ever since I started doing notes for comms.
This is my first time doing comms, so you guys getting me raw and unedited today.
Put it away.
And we have a bow on Mountain Smithy Day 2. Nothing like a bow-locked bow tech.
We love bow-locked bows.
Voodoo, I definitely relate to that, I'm not gonna lie. So it does look like Exodus is actually going to push towards Snowhead Temple. They may just open up the Owl Statue and go ranch, then come back, but it's going to depend it. And that's a bottle of Chateau Romani.
How do you know Chateau?
I saw the label.
I could barely tell it was a bottle.
I saw the label. Trust me, I know my chateaus. I spend a lot of time in the milk bar.
Understandable. It's a rough life out there.
And another bottle here in the grotto.
Ooh. This guy really does have anxiety minigames, huh?
Yeah.
Building up to the final boss fight. Just 10 more episodes.
All right, yep. So Exodus is going to warp out and probably come back. Oh, nope. They're actually going straight into the temple.
Yeah, literally. Every check-in path to Snowhead was a bottle.
Yeah.
Path to Bottlehead. So true.
Imagine not doing Snowhead and forgetting both bottles. Definitely awkward. So I'm hoping... Go ahead.
Chateau could easily get skipped depending on where that hookshot ends up. What are you hoping for?
So I'm hoping for this Snowhead Temple Waff. It's nothing super easy. I want it to be long and grueling is what I want. I want a nice, clear, logical chain.
And you want it to be only the goat remain that's useful. So we have well, we have to full clear it out anyways. That's non-negotiable at this point. He's still missing 4 items, so
yeah, if you do not full clear Snowhead Temple, I don't know what's going on.
Interestingly, we have Sky at the graveyard without the available captain's hat. They would have ran north first, they would have got that captain's hat.
Right. That was in the hot spring water grotto, correct?
Yep.
Awesome. See, my brain works sometimes.
My brain works sometimes too, but it's just not reliable.
We got a dead chest here in the sphere 1 check. Remember, chat, S3 is sphere 3 only, always, not season 3.
That's the lore now.
Big chest here.
In addition to full clear you're foolish, we have that bit of knowledge.
Alright, this could be a waff item just hanging up here on this fairy chest.
It certainly could be. This does have lens as logic for it though, right?
It does. I do believe. Unless you have hookshot.
Exodus is getting bullied by the invisible platform. Honestly, that climb is not too hard. You just, like, do right angles, forehead.
Yeah. Definitely turn at 90 degrees, that's why. We have Sky here during the ranch. So this is the first ranch we'll see here. GBT Waff. I definitely missed that.
That is what the chat is saying. I didn't read that, but that's what they're saying.
And this is why we have chat.
chat knows how to read. We know how to talk.
Exactly.
Together, they're the perfect combination.
Also, that bomb boost there is big brain. I have never used that in my whole life.
Oh, that's such a good bomb boost spot. I think it gets used in bug limit runs.
Let's see what's in this gilded chest. Is it Waff? Beans! Definitely not Waff. Since we do have access to Bean Guy.
I was gonna say, how do we know that? But I guess that makes sense.
Yep. Here we go. Show me the money. No whammies. And it's Keg W.
I feel like Snowhead Temple loves to gaslight me with the chests. Like, get so many of those big chests and they just don't have anything.
That in Stone Tower, like, it's ridiculous.
Stone Tower, yeah.
It's like, here's all the gilded
ball
chests,
game.
but nothing you want to see.
I think it's just the gilded chests that are doing the gaslighting. Just all of them are working together. Have we been being boozled? Well, probably.
If only.
Unfortunately, with Sky missing their bow, they are exploring the east and now the west. I actually hadn't noticed that before when I mentioned that why didn't they go north, but they don't have their bow.
Yeah, they never did take you playground. Alright, let's see what Ice Wizrobe has today. Nothing.
He's got nothing at all.
Bo was on Deku Playground. And on Mountain Smithy Day 2. Which is Bolog.
The Snowhead routing has been interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of monka when you don't have hookshot just to go through it, and if you don't practice it without hookshot, then it could definitely cause some headache.
That's true. Might only have the hookshot routing practice. And to be fair, I'd probably be the same way. Oh, that was a nice side hop down, though. I do like that.
That is pretty cool. Some style points here on Restream. Oh,
Thank you, Axel, for picking that one up.
could we have double wafts here in this temple?
We certainly could.
Ooh, ambiguous. Gotta love it. There's our double stone tower foolish hint. We're still missing one foolish, correct? Or did we find the other one?
I believe you're right. I don't remember where we saw the other stone tower. I guess that came to us on the ranch.
I think the first stone tower hint was in Termina Field.
Okay.
Imagine Instead of just walking to the ladder, let's just blow ourselves across. More points for Restream.
Always want that. Are lights confirmed in Great Bay Temple? Is that where we're standing? Or no, yeah.
Yeah.
Hookshot or Zora can't be there.
Yep, so that's definitely lights.
Those are the only two.
Wall fan.
By the way, chat, it always takes me 5 seconds to process 5 minutes, I mean, to process information. So that I'm literally just processing Great Bay Temple now and thinking about it properly, and that's where that comment comes from.
Fox, I agree with you 100%. Oh, we got the Waff Bombers notebook, chat. Who's gonna fill out their notebooks today? You have to get all 10 happiness stickers. We have to get 10.
Do we mean that the seed sucks in the sense that it's a jet seed?
Yeah, pretty much. This seed is
jet
literally...
seeds are awful.
Yeah, this is literally a Season 2 seed. This is not Season 3. We rolled wrong. We gotta reset.
Now I gotta wonder what the lesser evil is for finding Hookshot or Zora first.
Right. We have 2 masks on the Zora shop. Ramen and All Knight's mask. Those could be fun.
I'd probably say for the runners that you want to find Hookshot before you find Zora. But also not, because that just means that our times in the quals are going to be kind of...
Okay.
Points will be few and very far between.
I do believe we'll probably find Hookshot first. I think Zora Mask, if it's going to be anything, I think Zora Mask is going to be on Damani off of the lens check.
Actually, point spread for this might actually be pretty high. We might actually be seeing a lot of people finishing around the same time.
Right.
Like, the top finishing time will be a fairly dense cluster.
Yeah, we'll probably see maybe a 215 out of this, 215, 220.
I don't know,
not
Jess
early.
isn't here. 230, everybody hovered around there.
Fox is giving us
Maybe.
a shorter time. Maybe. We might just see it. Will we see a sub 2 this seed?
I guess there really aren't going to be that many options for us to find Zora or Hook.
Yeah, this seed
Oh,
is
yeah, and
extremely linear.
We are going to find one of Zora or Hookshot in Mountain Village, so that already... Yeah,
Correct.
we're hunting one item already. And we're not even an hour in. Yeah, Fox is right.
Yeah, this is definitely
We're going to see incredible times today. And maybe Sky's going to find the final piece of the puzzle here. Maybe we got a gold chest in here with whatever item is left.
I feel like with this scene, how everything's lining up, there's a high chance Sonata's going to be here on Blue Ward.
I'm going to agree with you simply because I haven't thought about songs that much yet.
It's highly unlikely right now. Had to do it, chat. I'm sorry.
And we will be doing eggs today, and we've already seen how many bottles?
3.
3, yeah. It'll be a
Here's our
quick
lens.
bottles run. Ooh.
Yeah.
Quantity and logic, it's full. I hadn't even realized that we were looking for that as a speed up in potential.
And we have Nova on Blue Warp. So yeah, we have full clearable Mountain Village, sub 1 hour. So this seed was definitely rushed Snowhead Temple, as stated before.
Yeah, it's going to be a sharp divide between people who rushed Snowhead and those who didn't. But maybe not too steep of a divide. We'll have to find out.
Let's see if Exodus remembers just to do the grotto and then go all the way up to Damani from the ramps. This guy is picking up their cafe's mask, which seems to be not required with everything lining up in this seed. Road to Southern Swamp Foolish. Amazing.
I guess the
bullet.
big bottlenecking feature of this seed is where that bow was. And whether you decide to go Deku Playground decides is exactly when you go into Snowhead.
Exactly. If you get Deku Mask on the first day, you should always do Deku Playground day 2. There's no reason not to.
Even if you get it final day, just do it final day. Like,
Right, you can still
not
skip.
that much time you're saving by dropping him to the floor.
Oh, so it's Mountain Smithy day 1.
Why are we talking about punishing Melrose?
I don't know what just happened.
Is this a Darmani thing? Right, Drew? Why are we bullying? Why are we punishing Melrose here?
So from what we've
Why is
noticed,
the seed doing that?
from what we've noticed here, Exodus skipping the ranch was not anything that's going to punish them whatsoever.
No, nothing.
Lens is not required, correct? Unless you want that Chateau Romani.
Ocean Spider Heartpiece just being Zora Mask would be interesting.
Exodus is turning in the Postman hat check. Or a Mountain Title Deed, which is locked by Zora.
Until we see which item Smithy 1 is holding, we don't know how useful that is. Love a meme that's specific to a person for no reason at all.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna get a bean check here, the bean chest, and we're also gonna heal Kome. Blue Warp was Nova.
Do we have Sky farming for Bank 2 right now?
It does seem like it.
One
Sky.
thing I would advise with the timing, if you are going to do this, you have Goron Mask, so you could walk into Swamp Archery and then do Void Outs in the water.
Right. Or
This
just
isn't
walk in and out.
slow, I guess. Yeah, walk in and out until 10 p.m., but once 10 p.m.
Right.
has passed, you'd be doing void outs.
It's been 22 years. When does it become old wave bossa nova? You know, that's a base question.
Thanks, I hate it.
It becomes old wave when a new wave finishes.
I do prefer wave bossa nova over old wave bossa nova. I don't know if that's just ageism showing through on my part, but
Do we even know what a bossa nova is? Because I don't.
it's a form of jazz music
Ah,
characterized by something. Probably to do with the bass line.
the more you know.
I really didn't tell you anything. I said it's a genre of music with a little more words.
I mean, isn't that how we get past any type of class? Just BS the
Yeah.
answer.
Always an undergrad.
Be a
That's what I
full-time
always
student,
tell
full-time.
myself. It never ends.
Never have to pay for student loans when you are always a student, chat. Remember.
I took that strat as far as I physically could.
Cheat the system. That is making waves here.
And Exodus has returned to the Bean Grotto. The Bean Man Grotto.
Also, I don't understand this play with Sky. They have Goron and Deku. To make it to Deku Palace. You can do the Goron skip here for the big Octo skip. Or you can just, you know, buy a red potion with your bottle. Or did they ever? They never got a bottle. Never mind.
The bottle's not on the table yet.
Right.
I think that's... Let me have a look, see.
Yeah, Romani's mask was
Two
in
of them
Bean Guy.
were north. I never wrote down where land title deed was, but...
And nothing inside the milk bar. Just some love and more love.
Oh, I did. It was on bombers.
Right.
I don't have any notes for bottles, actually. There's a point where, in all my note taking, I just give up. I'm like, I am not interested in taking notes anymore. Takes me like half an hour, then I'm like, no notes.
Goldust was on Bean Guy.
Oh yeah, that was the bottle.
Right. And then we had the two other bottles in Path of Snowhead. And now we get to see Stumpy. Stumpy yields us more love. So X is definitely going to go to next cycle here.
We have love at home.
JK. It's okay, Drew.
From a loveless household, I'll have you know. That's not true. Don't tell my parents I said that.
Right, X is opting to check, not check toilet hand here. Which, with their knowledge right now, if they are understanding the way the hints are working and stuff, they should be in no mode. Except for one item, so. It's just going to be dependent on what this item going to be, if it's going to be Hook or Zora.
Either way, there's not going to be that much for them to explore with it.
Right.
Well is on the table, though, with Hook.
Fox is sticking to this seed. Sucks.
Fox is just done with Season 3. Like, all seeds suck.
They suck so much, they're vacuum cleaners.
Season 3 is a vacuum cleaner. That's Fox's opinions right now.
This guy's getting their Goron Lullaby here. And now we're going to get to see the French song.
And we won't be seeing a bow until, hello. Until we get a cycle reset.
Yeah, on Sky's side. Because you can't do scrubs at 11:30. They have to pack up and reset for the next day. And guess what? There's no next day on day 4. Because everyone disappears.
None of the minigames function on 4th day. Unbelievable.
The only minigame, actually no, if you do the 4th day glitch, it crashes the game. That is true.
Minigames? Okay.
For the archery, I do believe. Because Swamp Archery is still there.
Here? Oh, Swamp Archery.
So yeah, nothing functions on 4th day.
Understandable.
The only thing that functions is a different colored water.
What?
Yep.
Why is there different colored water?
The water changes colors on 4th day.
Which water where? All of it?
Yeah, in GBC West Side. And we have Sonata here on the ranch. Yeah, it changes to, like, depending on what happens, it's either going to be a purple or a bright, bright red. And it could just burn your eyes completely.
This is getting even more interesting. What determines whether it's purple or red?
No clue. I think the game just decides. Drew decides. There we go. Thank you, Drew. I'm glad someone decides this information.
I'm glad it was you.
We have Sky here during Woodfall. And I think Axel came up with the decision of why it turns red. All right, let's see what is on it. Let's see what we get on Mountain Village Day 1. Please give me something silly. Please let it be Letter to Cafe, just because.
That's true. We did see Kita has a valuable item. That could be the GG right there.
That is true. Kia's chest is gilded. They dropped the great Kool-Aid inside the water. That makes sense.
So, if Drunus is the deciding factor, that means that Drunus is deciding whether or not to by hand murder every single Zora, or by hand drop Kool-Aid in all the water.
And it does seem we have Zora Mask here on Mountain Smithy Day 1. So now we have Zora to open up the west side of the terminal here. And I wonder how many people is going to forget about Biobaba Grotto.
Could be a number of people.
Right. And Exodus is going to go into Woodfall Temple, which is a good play. If you get hookshot here, then you're in no mode. You don't have to do anything else. If you don't get hookshot here, then Sag.
And Woodfall Temple is by far the least amount of time spent full clearing over go moding.
Right. Yeah, as Fox said, if Exo does not do goat again to get that Zora mask and do that chest there, there could be problems.
Oh yeah, I want that now. That's a disgusting bit of routing that, like, if you didn't do Snowhead Temple day one, you're screwed out of spring checks.
Correct. This guy's finally going to cycle 2, which is still not too bad of a time on their end. They just milked out the cycle 1 completely. So hopefully
Sometimes bottlenecking is a good thing.
correct. Hopefully they'll do Deku Playground here, so they can get their bow and start pushing through.
I would also accept Vanilla Hookshot as a bit of jank.
Vanilla Hookshot will make this scene a little bit better than Suck. Just a little bit.
Shiro do be in logic. We got that lens now.
This guy's setting up for Midnight Meeting.
Lens ended up on Goat, right?
Lens was on Goat, yes.
Shiro could still be a Wath item.
We haven't seen Shiro have an item in a long time, so I'm all for
That's
it.
true. I don't think we've seen a single Shiro even have anything like Beatty.
This guy's not doing Deku Playground yet. They may be waiting until day 2, since they do have Midnight Meeting set up. So they're probably just going to wait till day 2 to get the easy DP check.
It's possible.
Hook
If
on
they
soundtrack
are
would be nice.
killing time for Midnight Meeting, though, Deku Playground is a good way to do it. Yeah, their cafe mask is equipped, so I probably just missed that setup.
Yeah, they set up Midnight Meeting a little bit earlier. If Hookshot's on Midnight Meeting, this is going to be a good play because they'll have a lot of time save for Snowhead Temple with the Hookshot.
That's true. Could even be set up into a rather quick go mode.
Correct.
Probably still going to be full clearing out that Great Bay, Snowhead Temple.
Right. Because they would, I don't know if they'll understand the hint logic at this point. If they get Hookshot, they have to unfulfill Waff Hints with only 2 items unfulfilled. So if they understand the Waff Hints and everything, then if they get Hookshot off in that meeting, they hopefully will understand that, hey, I'm in no mode.
If Sky can count faster than I can, then they're good.
We got a little baby chest here. Or no, is that a big chest? I can't tell.
It looks baby.
Yeah, it's a baby. Ocean Tidal Bead.
Baby. A possibility for Hookshot. No, that's not true. Don't listen to me.
Definitely a Hookshot lock deep.
Definitely Hookshot log. Definitely need to get to Upper Ikata using a Hookshot.
Definitely no cheating
don't allow
allowed.
bomb hovering.
If only we had Climb Anywhere on.
Imagine. That'll be for like the side tournaments that happen in between season 3 and season 4.
Hey, I'll sponsor that tournament.
Sponsor? Ooh.
Climb Anywhere, have fun. The only place you can't climb is Clock Tower, because that's cheating.
Imagine the side tournaments get money put into them, meanwhile the main don't.
Be a little awkward. Alright, let's see what we have on Gossip Stone's check here. Ooh, Chateau, we feel. It's gonna be nice for them for this whole cycle.
Yeah, for them it's nice. I would say in general, these are some bad chateau locations.
Yeah, it's the worst Chateau.
You need to set the sick scarecrow or do all of Gossip's.
It's definitely a Chateau bad location. You know what I'm saying?
A shit-toe.
Whoa, my ears. Oh man, we're gonna get canceled, Yoshi. We gotta be careful.
I can't get canceled. I'm already canceled.
Oh, well, hell.
I beat everybody to the punch. Can't cancel me if I'm already canceled.
Uncancelable.
You can only get canceled once, don't you know?
And we have a dumb chest here inside the dark room. Woodfall is foolish. I mean, we can always just blame Trez. It's okay. If anything happens.
I swear it and people canceled me. This was Trez's fault. I have no sense of self-responsibility. Is this going to be our first Kome?
This
Did Exodus go back for this? I'm not sure.
Exodus has not healed Kome. They still have the red potion bottle.
Please move your bow. I guess
Oh,
they
Exodus
wanted
did.
Oh, don't
I
let
must
it
have missed
come
it.
here. Okay, we're just blind. Got it.
Yeah, we're definitely blind here, chat. It's okay. That's why we have you all. Zora Mask was on Mountain Smithing Day 1. Oh, that is correct. There was a refill inside of Woodfall Temple. That makes sense. Now, will they use that refill on Shiro? Probably not.
I mean, they're probably going to go to Grave.
I mean, yeah, they haven't done Grave yet. They still have that song location.
Although, Zora just opening up, you're probably going to go west first.
Right. For those that are just coming in the chat, we're missing Hookshot. At this point, we have one unfilled Wolf inside GBT, which is 100% our light arrows or something that leads to lights. So we're just looking for Hookshot at this point. It's been super fast jetliner seed today. Correct. All of Ikana's dead except for Road to Ikana. We don't know that for sure. Shiro could still have something, i.e. the Hookshot. Right. It all depends on where this Hookshot is. If someone like how Sky has said at Midnight Meeting, or if it's just going to be something silly like here in Baba Grotto. You know, Hookshot could be anywhere. Except for Hookshot locked locations.
I don't remember seeing Punch Rock, but it must have happened.
I don't remember Punch Rock either, to be honest.
Sky would have been the one that would have checked it. And
Right.
They would have had Goron at the time. I cannot imagine a scenario where it has not been checked.
Yeah, so chat confirmed Sky did check it. Especially with Sky last location Bo at this point, definitely would have checked Punch Rock Grotto, I would assume. They're not going to do Decky Playground till next day, so they're waiting for a midnight meeting, so they're just doing all the checks until then. This guy's going ahead and do Stumpy here. Unfortunately, it's just going to be a little bit of love. But unfortunately, again, he did not talk to Magic Beam Man. And since you don't talk to Magic Bean Man, you do not get beans from the deck you scrub.
Land title deed, I think we said we're at Bombers.
Yeah, Lantality was on Bombers. And that gave a bomb bag. So we have Exodus here doing the first stop stuff of GBC. Going to turn into fish, most likely do Tingle.
Your classic stuff you do even without Zora Mask.
Yep. So what's the scenario that makes Sky win? If Sky finds Hookshot here on Midnight Meeting, Sky will have a lot of time save here with the Hookshot.
Which honestly, with Season 3, it's possible.
And it's just big money.
Come on, sound check. Have we seen a Romany?
We haven't seen sound check yet, so that could be something. We do have Romani's mask. Bow is on Deku Playground Day 2, or Deku Playground in general. And then a second bow is on Mountain Day
2 specifically.
Yeah. And then the second bow is on Mountain Smithy Day 2. Wallet was needed for Midnight Meeting due to Cafe Mask being wallet locked.
And the gold dust was on... Oh god. I immediately forgot the moment they started talking.
Bean Guy.
Bean Guy.
Right. Wallet's needed for Mountain Smithy Day 1 for your Zora Mask, but not for Midnight Meeting. And Sky is finally doing Deku Playground. We will finally get a bow and see where they head after this. Hopefully they'll rush Snowhead at this point, since they do have Goron Lullaby. This music playing right now is so sad for the bow.
So true.
Such fitting music.
And those rupees refuse to go off the platform.
Yeah, for those that don't know how to do, like, I wouldn't say even don't know how to, it's all about camera positioning here on Deku Playground. You can actually face your back towards it, and you can see if those rupees drop. You don't want to do the trick here in the opposite direction, because it'll just place those rupees back on the platform instead of falling off. Also, again, we have All Knight's Mask and Brayman here in Zora Shot. Those could be our hook shot. And Sky's unfortunately pushing those rupees back onto the platform. Those are the cheaper two purchases, I think, 40 and 60. I don't know for sure. But those two are the cheaper two. So we're going to get the Zora Hall Mountain Title D turned in here. Most likely Evan as well. Or Exodus is going GBC. I am a liar. I am not a liar. Exodus is a liar.
Too many options to win.
Exactly, that's the problem. Okay, this guy's getting their bow. And we're gonna have an Evan check here.
Oh, that must have just been a little bit of a miss menu. They meant to warp to Cape just because they wanted to get their arrows.
Right.
Although they're up to 40, so I'm not so convinced of that.
Is this a bring your own ammo seed? Speaking of which, we still haven't seen any of the archery games. Oh, just more money here on Evan. Gives you the money to buy those items. Here's the mountain title trade-in. And just a little bit of love. Deku Scrub did not want to give you any help this time. You went all that way just to get a mountain title deed, and they're just, hey, I appreciate you. Right, the Swamp Archery's dead, but we still haven't seen Town Archery at this point. We have seen Honey and Darling, I do believe, correct?
Yes.
And chess mini games, so we're just missing Town Archery at this point. And some more explosives here on stage lights.
Yeah, so we're definitely big casino in for our hook shot, but it's not a huge casino. Well, I guess hookshot is really only locking out Icania and Pirate's Fortress.
Right. I'm sure the runners are
vanilla hookshot. Well, this is just a full-on last location bottleneck casino.
It's probably just Captain Kita's chest at this point.
That's what I want to hope.
Kita's just chilling with the chest, like no one's coming to save me. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that's where Romany was.
Right.
Grotto chest.
X is trying to cheat the minigame, and they have succeeded. And to get their first deity mask before GBT.
You know, I was saying that, like, everybody's going to get FD masks, but Exodus easily might have not if Hookshot just showed up a little earlier for them.
Right. Feels good moment there, FD. Well, I am officially off work at this time.
You made it.
I made it, but I can only be here for another hour before my match.
Oh, well.
Yep. Krosky's match tonight.
That long, probably.
Oh, no. There's a lot of Zelda happening this month.
Oh, yeah. Zelda randomizer tournaments are in full swing in July and August. I know Wind Waker is also going.
Also, while we're sitting here at the hour 30 mark just about, I just want to give a nice shout out to the trackers, Celestial and Voodoo Monkey, and to our runners here on Restream, Exodus and Skygoro. If you haven't followed them yet, please give them a follow, and an awesome shout out to my co-commentator, Yoshi, who is probably the best person at doing moon crashing. So if you want to watch people crash the moon, there you go.
I do it as much as I can within reason. No, it's not within reason. I can't
Oh, yeah.
look at
I'm sorry.
Ball 11
Warren
and
Traveler.
say it's within reason.
Thank you, Voodoo. Warren Traveler's also tracking at this time, too. Can't tell. Is that a stone mask? No, Mask of Truth on the ledge.
Ooh. Is going to decide to skip that.
Yeah. Definitely seems like the play there. He's like, I don't need to do a doggy race today. We all know Golden Dog wins every time. Nothing changes.
I mean,
Except for the item.
that you get, which is the important detail of the matter.
Ah. That is true. Hook is also required, so. That's the biggest important. Looks like we're gonna see Vanilla Sewer access today.
It's a bit of a desperate strat, but it is kind of effective. You still get 7 items through your exterior and your sewer, and the 1 vanilla hookshot chest. Is it right here?
Nope. Also,
More beans.
there's 2 in interior that you can get.
Oh yeah, there's one just right on the ground.
Yep. Just big chillin'. So, for those asking in chat, an average Majora's Mask seed for standard settings for Season 3 is anywhere between 2 hours and 30 minutes to 3:30. Unless you get one of those Monka seeds that make you want to cry and pull your hair out till 9 hours in.
Or your name is Jess.
Or you're Jess.
And everything is sub 2 hours.
Gilded chest.
Jess does absolutely put in the work, though. Not to slight him in any way.
And the most important item of the game, Panda Memories. So we got the cat crab baby Goron giving out the healing song. Sky's hopefully going to be pushing towards Snowhead Temple at this point. Just rush your wafts once you get that bow. It's the story of this seed. And all of these chests are foolish. Nothing's paying off here in the sewer.
Gotta wonder. Kita might have it.
Yeah, it could definitely be this Kita.
Have we even seen Exodus go to Graveyard for the song?
We have not. Exodus still has not went to Graveyard. And they're pushing towards the end of second night, so I would assume they'll probably go Graveyard after they finish up here in Pirate's Fortress. As long as they don't get the hook shot.
I mean,
We know.
even if they do, they should.
Right.
Need that song.
Which they're probably just thinking it's either going to be Elegy or Oath. If it's Oath, it's really not much of an issue. If they push it.
I mean, I'd say in this scenario, you probably are wanting to finish it this cycle.
Correct. Which they can. But they definitely would need to invert time at this point.
I guess if they get hookshot after night 2, they'll just reset the cycle outright anyways.
To be honest, I would actually be looking at inverting time at this point, because again, you'll do Graveyard, and you're going to end up missing that sound check as well.
Never invert. Under any
Never invert.
circumstances. This is how I ran Great Bay Temple 6 times in a row.
Never invert, chat.
I held to that belief a little too strongly, while also just double timing to Final Night at the beginning of the temple. I was just really done with that scene. I don't remember what else happened in that scene. It wasn't fun for me.
Exodus is skipping the hookshot chest. This is not good. I don't know why you would skip the hookshot chest at this point.
Yeah, that's a choice. Not one I agree with when you come all the way in there.
Right. You've wasted so much time to go in there. And they're picking up a red potion, but don't they still have a red potion?
They probably need to. Or no, we said they saved Gome.
Correct.
Why 20 rupees?
They probably pulled the 20 rupees out for the town archery once they get done here.
I guess so.
Since they were already in that area. So they're going to heal Shiro and then go into Graveyard here. Yeah, they're going to invert time. So they definitely did not have enough time to do all of this.
What time is it?
2 a.m. Looks like 2:30 on their part.
They have plenty of time. What?
Some people don't.
You
Depends.
just open the grave and then deal with it.
You know? It's a good point. But I don't think they want to backtrack. Here's a punch grotto check that we missed earlier, and it's just... Oh yeah, it was the pig mask. That's what it was.
That's why I didn't see it.
I remember seeing the pig mask. I just don't remember where it was.
I don't look Ganon in the eyes.
So Exodus
He's
opting
hurt
to
me
do...
too many times. I can't look him in the eye.
Exodus is opting to do the vanilla Epona and not doing boom Goron boost here. And find out that Epona's tank controls are horrendous. This guy's finally getting their keg on this side, which was the waff item that we know of here. And the only waff item at this point. And Exodus just remembered they had an extra red potion. Feels bad, man.
Just like my routing was so good. What?
And just more money on Shiro. He gave you 10 rupees less of what the potion cost.
And of note, Exodus did get their Bomber's Notebook out of Snowhead Temple, so
Yep.
we got to see the Bomber's text for Shiro.
That is true. We did get a happiness sticker. Already winning in my book. But as of right now,
The sticker was WAF.
exactly. As of right now, I do believe either the Bremen's mask or the All Knight's mask may be the items we need to beat this seed. And neither of our runners here on Restream have picked up either or of them. But we'll see. If
Seen Bremen?
we have not seen Bremen, it's on Zora's shop with All Knight's mask. And you did All Night My Stories at Granny at 5:59. Nice, Voodoo. Definitely pushing it to the limit.
Never invert.
Yeah, that is a Gilded on Kita. And Exodus showing off their prowess of the bomb strat here on Kita, just the automatic stun lock.
Yeah, the key with that strat is to be running forward as you pull the bomb. That inches it just a little bit forward enough.
Yeah, that's the best time for sure. Is this a dungeons only or a speed run? This is actually a randomizer run. So everything is randomized and we're looking to beat Majora. So we need all the items to beat Majora, which is going to be our magic, bow, fire, ice and light arrows, or 3 transformation masks, and either Gibbo, or Garo with our hook shot. Those are the required items, plus obviously our dungeon songs in Oath to Order. Garbo, exactly. And there's a layer of the cafe.
Oh, that's so bad.
If this layer of the cafe leads to hook shot, I'm happy.
I didn't even realize that was a small chest on Kita.
Yeah, I didn't see it was small either. Why are you punching me? Here, let me put this mask on. Now you are my soldier, son. So now we're gonna get some graveyard checks here finally on Restream. This guy's picking up the Wolf Bomber's notebook.
Was New Wave on Oath? Was that why we were talking about it?
No. Oh, yes. New Wave was on Oath, yes.
How did I completely miss that happen?
Yeah, that's exactly why we were talking about New Wave and
we were
Old
talking
Wave.
so extensively about it. I'm like, this can't have come up for a reason.
Bad bats, go away. I'm actually shocked that Exodus is not using their GFS here for more swingage, but each their own.
Easily could have forgotten. They have it.
At least they have a red
was
potion.
Bank 1. There it is. There's the equip. It's like, wait. That was suffering. Not again.
Just want to make sure chat's on the edge of their seats for this Iron Knuckle fight.
Yeah, no logic seeds are a beast of their own.
Oh, sorry, chat. I do want to apologize. The Bomber's Notebook was actually 100% a joke.
What about it?
Definitely a joke. And we have Oath here on Storm's tablet with Zora Eggs having our final dungeon song of Elegy. Sounds good, Bam.
He actually kept his health low that whole time on purpose. What
It's
a
big brain this whole time. How did I not know this?
We doubted him.
We've been foiled.
That was our first mistake. Doubted
Yep.
Exodus.
Exactly. Never doubt Exodus.
Yeah, Notebook is pretty well our Stone of Agony. But, like, there's actual consequences to us picking up this item
Yeah,
that aren't great.
unlike the Stone of Agony not doing anything, but our book makes us lose 5 seconds each text. So
It
it's a
does
fun
not
time.
make us lose 5 seconds every single text box.
If only.
I would quit the game right here and now.
If we didn't have fast text on, it would.
It still wouldn't be 5 seconds. That's such a long order of time.
So we do see Exodus coming back here to GBC. They're warping out. They may be doing sound check because they saw that they have time, which they actually do not have time because it's 4 a.m. and Milk Bar closes at 4 a.m.
5?
Is it 4 or 5? It's one of those times.
5.
Do you know they operate like a normal bar? which is crazy.
That was your first mistake.
Last call.
This game was based on reality. Terminians drink until 5 a.m.
Well, unfortunately, the Ocean Splatterhouse chest is actually hookshot locked. And just money on Kamaro. Yeah, that is definitely not 5 seconds each text box.
If you really wanted to get 5 seconds, you would need to render each individual character per frame. And I'm sure Zoe could make it happen, but I don't think she's going to.
Be a great April Fool's Day.
Good thing April is like a year from now.
Unfortunately.
We're safe for another 8 months. It's not August. 9 months.
It's almost August. This might as well be August. It's only 1 week left.
The hottest week left, I think, for me anyways. It's all gonna go downhill from here. Thank goodness I'll be able to sleep again.
Well, scenario for Sky to get both Hook and Lights to win. At this point in time, Sky is unfortunately extremely far behind due to last location in their bow. They have done a lot of checks. A lot of checks that have not been completed on X's side, but X's has already done most of those checks by now. The only thing that we have not seen is going to be All Knight's masks, which is on Zora Shop, and the Lemons, plus the Twin Islands underwater chest that's in the cave. And Letter to the Cafe, correct.
Probably Sky's best chance.
Right.
What? No, it's second night for them. No, it's not.
Right, they're not going to get Zora mask this cycle. But if they do peek that chest and they do see it gilded, then there's a chance that, oh hey, we just rushed that real fast. But we are quickly running out of checks that are not hookshot locked.
Very quickly, like we are basically out.
Yep.
From what we've listed.
And there's a gilded here. Gilded chest here at the bottom or midpoint.
Fish doesn't want to pick it up.
And we finally have twin mode logic. Let's go.
Woohoo.
We still haven't seen Goron race, that is true. Could be unhinted Goron race at this point. Could also be unhinted seahorses if we find a Picto box, but we haven't found that yet either. Correct. We do have twin mode logic with the Freyr's deity. It's a meme.
Yeah, FD is now logical. It never used to be, but it is logical now.
Right.
Thanks for the efforts of Guppy. Doing a big old rewrite for 115.
There's a few checks left in logic. I would say there's maybe 10, if not less, that we have not seen on restream between both runners. That was a nice go by Sky.
The bomb strats are actually really nice. I thought that it was like a really hard thing to do, but from watching on restream, when I tried to do it for myself, it just worked. And you love it when that happens with a trick.
When it just works.
It just works. You don't even have to look up a video. Guppy specifically made that strat popular. That's great.
So we're gonna see Toilet Hand here. I think Sky's done Toilet Hand, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, totally hands just bomb shoes.
Ripperoo. Dora was located on day 1 Smithy. So we won't be seeing Sky pick that up this cycle, which is unfortunate. Especially if Hookshot does end up being on those spring checks. Did we see the chest that's visible, peekable? I guess that one's confirmed dead, but this Nook one is not.
Right, because you can only peek it in springtime.
What are we getting off of Tingle? Is that just a money pickup?
I don't think they meant to shoot Tingle. I think they were trying to go for bombers, but we already know this is not anything. It's Lentile Deed.
I trust Exodus's aim better than that. Well, never mind.
So
cool. Even Exodus makes mistakes.
So with the items that we know that we can gather and the checks that we have left, we have Grandma Stories long and short due to All Night's Mask. We have Lemons, and we have Goron Race and that chest. I think those are the only checks that we have currently with the items that we do have that are in Logic. And Town Archery. That's the other one.
I feel like I've asked this before, but did we find Bremens and where?
It's in Zora Shop.
Okay.
Neither of the runners have picked it up. And so is All Night's Mask is also in Zora Shop.
Yeah, by extension.
Yeah, so now we're going to get the Town Archery check here. If we get Picto Box, then Seahorses are in Logic.
Which we definitely want to see for Exodus.
Yeah. We do not want to see... Oh, and the other item would be Lair de Cafe. So those 3 checks there. Currently, if Hookshot's on one of those time-gated checks, Exodus is going to have to do Bottle Eggs once again from the beginning.
He's only ultimately missing out on the progress of half of Pinnacle Rock. It's fine.
That's dreadful because of 2 bottles.
Well, he can get a 3rd once he gets the hook shot for Path to Snowhead, and he knows it's there.
Right, but the question is, will he?
I'm sure he will. I probably have too much blind faith in Exodus, but I'm sure he will.
I definitely would if I was running this seed due to 3rd bottle being Chateau Romani for that cycle. Just to finish up the game with Infinite Magic. And we have Lair de Mama. So now we have...
No hook.
Exodus on his tracker has not picked up Cafe's mask.
Ooh.
So that could be an issue.
And that was sitting on Turner Field.
Right. That could be an issue. If Hookshot's on Lair de Mama, the Mama turn in with Cafe's mask, then they're gonna have to do Observatory again. Which isn't too bad with Deku Mask, but it's just too much.
It's interesting. They checked it and they know about it, I think.
Yeah. Exodus did that
They didn't have the wallet at the time.
Right. Yeah, he can definitely do the Grom boost here. It's just pain just to go back and do it back and forth.
It's not, though.
It's just annoying. But it does look like they're going to go get the Cafe Mask.
Yeah, picking up that letter, you do it.
So TS Scrub is Cafe's mask.
Yeah, I believe Exodus checked Terminal Field Scrub. It was just a matter of he didn't have the wallet at the time.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Being on the witch? Yeah, the blue witch, Kotake.
Yeah, you can either soar out or damage boost to get out of Observatory. Damage boosting probably makes more sense because you're literally right there.
But you can't soar out of Observatory while inside the Observatory. You have to
Correct.
be explicitly on the Termina Field bit of the door. How have we not started a bet until now?
Oh yeah, that's true. We could have been betting this whole time since we know where lights is. Yeah, so go ahead and get your bets in. There's a few checks left for a hook shot. We just got a new item that opens up 2 more checks, so they could be anywhere.
Drew missed.
Except for what Drew bet. Get out of here, you degen.
On so many levels.
And Exodus forgot to get the scrub out of the town.
Understandable, Drew missed. We were all new once.
I will be
We
right
made
back.
mistakes. My brain totally said welcome back when you said that. Awkward social interactions. That's what my brain is built for. The Hyrule version of Damping Grave? Yeah, that's where it is. I like that. Yeah, unfortunately you can't do a meme bet and then change it. You're stuck with your meme bet. Banya. Like that spelling of vanilla.
Alright, I have returned.
Yeah, that's how Remains Shuffle works. Warps you to the boss.
Remain Shuffle is probably one of my favorite things about Majora's Mask.
You pick up the remains and you immediately warp to the boss. That's how it works.
I love the logic behind it because you could get a guy org that locks ice arrows, which is amazing.
That is nice. I do like the ability in boss key shuffle and remains shuffle that you have 2 paths to the boss fight.
Song of Time Shuffle is fun.
Shuffle is rough.
You just gotta understand with Song of Time Shuffle, it is logically required for you to get it in the first cycle as long as you have logic, so it's not too bad. You have to find it.
Might have to take a couple cycles at it.
You might have to move Crash once or twice.
On where stuff is. And you would think that I would have done one of those by now, and you're technically not wrong, but I haven't finished one.
Fox is 100% all in on the hookshot being in Twin Island's chest.
I agree with them. Except for
I do agree.
If it's on Letter to Cafe.
I want to say it's on Soundcheck.
That's a nice one.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to have the safe scum here of Lerda Mama on Exodus' side. Yeah, if Hookshot's vanilla, that's going to be very Monka for Exodus.
I don't know if they just thought they couldn't do it or what happened there.
I don't know if they thought maybe it's logically required to have Stone Mask at that point, but it's not, so I don't know.
That's reasonable to think, but you can just actually use your bow to snipe down the guards.
Yep. And there's our Picto. Could we have unhinted seahorses for a hookshot?
Now I'm actually starting to agree with Fox that this scene is gross and bad.
Oh no, Exodus, you can't do this. If you're doing Tingle check, you can't turn this in. Oh, they're gonna learn. Today, chat, you learned that you cannot do photograph contests if you clear Woodfall. The contest is over by this point.
He doesn't send you on the boat archery quest. Yeah, he just forgot it was
Yeah,
blue.
he realized.
Knows about it.
Picto was on Lerda Mama Cafe turn-in.
Imagine if he does the same scum and then notices
This guy's getting their Zoro mask.
the Postman Freedom also has something.
Also, happy 2-hour mark, chat. We have made it to 2 hours into the scene, and we're still looking for 2 items. We know where one is, we just don't know where the other.
I find it interesting that Exodus didn't reset up his scum. I guess they're committed to this and just doing a new cycle to grab that Picto box. Which I guess they have to do a new cycle to use that Picto box anyways, so it makes sense.
Lerda Cafe was on Captain Kita's chest, Fox.
Letter to Kita.
Joke's on them.
Yeah, we haven't really talked that much about it, but we do know for a fact that light arrows have to be inside Great Bay Temple Wath, because it's the only thing left Wath that we don't have after Hookshot, and Hookshot is required to get into Great Bay Temple. It didn't help, but what are you saying? And we have Exodus going for the Gossips, and unfortunately, thanks to Sky, we know that it yields nothing of interest.
Correct.
Or maybe something that led to nothing of interest. Vanilla Hook is going to be so rough on Exodus if it happens, and
yeah, that's definitely going to be Monka W for him. Since it is 2-hour mark, I'm going to shout out our lovely runners here again. We have Sky Goro and Exodus here running for you guys on Restream with our amazing tracker, Celestial Panda, Warren Traveler, and Voodoo Monkey. And again, probably an amazing commentator. Like, when I say probably, 100% is Yoshi and myself. I hope you guys are enjoying the commentation today, and just continue on.
everything is a probability if you consider 100%.
Exactly. I did have to say it was a jet. You're right. That is true.
That was your commentator curse for the day.
I had to curse it somewhere, you know. I didn't get my vanilla arrow, so I had to get something.
bet you already set your bet. I love this meme energy Drunus is bringing to the table today.
Drew is full of memes.
I don't think Exodus really appreciates that Chateau refill at the end of the cycle.
Definitely
that he
not at
has
all.
to scrap. Might go around and at least sell that. I don't know if they've done Bank 2 yet.
We do have Romani's mask for those in chat.
Hurry up, postman. We were able to do a whole gossip. Why are you slacking?
And just money here.
Unfortunate turn of the saves coming, and I think Exodus is pausing now to realize that they can't go back to the prior one. They just have to accept that they gotta do this again for that Picto box, which might be required. Picto is gone forever. There's no way Exodus will ever get it back. And they're really triple checking that they have to do this because it sucks to lose those 2 eggs.
Exactly. Having to do eggs again from the beginning is just monk up with 2 bottles, so it's definitely a feels bad moment.
The good news is this cycle is very much going to be a Song of Double Time Russian type song. Well, All Night Mask and Sound Check is still on the table.
Correct.
It's a little bit rough to route out what's left, huh?
If they do it correctly, you can route all of it into this one cycle. You would have to get Lair the Cafe first, and then obviously get the All Nights Mask, turn in the Cafe Mask. I mean, let her do the All Nights Mask into it, and then move on from there. Grand Race has not been checked now. Just do All Nights Mass on day 1, do both stories, and then do later the cafe check on day 2.
Exodus still has to do Midnight Meeting, right?
Yes, I think they're setting up for that.
We might actually see a push for that than the Goron race, as well as going back for the Zora locked checks.
Yep.
Because there's nothing else to do in these next 4 hours.
Yep.
And at this point, it is the dense play to make with 3 of them. 2 on, well, I guess it's the 1 underwater and Goron race.
Yeah, 2 checks there. So we have 2 checks in Twin Islands. We have 3 checks in the laundry pool, and then we have the good old-fashioned seahorses.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Pulling the money out at night, there's a 4 rupee fee, so if
Yep.
you just do the right trigger thing to pull out all your money, it's not going to work.
Yep. Feels bad. Too broke.
He's not there. Tingle doesn't show up at night. Tingle sleeps inside Clock Town anyways.
Was Sky, I'm not Sky, was Exodus trying to get more money off of Tingle? What? I'm confused on that play.
Yeah, I don't know why they're looking for Tingle either, but they definitely looked up in the sky towards Tingle to find Tingle not there.
Tingle, why do you have a job to do? We need you in one spot at all hours of the game. Just that one. Nowhere else.
No sleeping. How dare you even consider the thought?
I do have to say, Currently, due to this last location of a hook shot, Sky is actually catching up on Restream just because of this reason. All of these checks Sky has already done. So we're now waiting to figure out where this hook shot's at.
And we can definitely see Exodus is like scrambling, racking up their brain, trying to figure out what's left.
Right. And I wonder if they're ever going to remember about Vanilla Hookshot Chest.
Yeah, I am curious what happened with skipping that. They made the dive all the way into Pirate's Fortress, got the chest that's on the outside of Interior, and then didn't go in for Hookshot Chest. And right now they're doing Kita so that Kita will give them their letter to Cafe so they can get 3 checks off that. They could also go back and kill Goat so they can get 2 checks out of Springtime. And perhaps they will. There is certainly time for it. People these days have no manners.
ZeldaSpeedRuns, thank you for the raid. I hope you guys had a great time over there. And as we were speaking, Skyward just finished with a time of 2:10 off of Restream here in first place. So with that, people playing most likely will start playing in the meta here. Seeing that Skyward got a 2:10, obviously Hookshot's most likely going to be Twin Islands.
Most likely Twin Islands, I would say. Letter Cafe is actually fairly reasonable too.
Yeah, as well.
You
But
could
welcome on in,
easily have
gamers.
sneaked that chest right off the beginning.
Yep. Or it could also just be lemons at this point. 100% could be lemons. As Exodus is punching the air due to grabbing All Knight's mask.
Did they already have it and then buy it? No, it wouldn't have showed up as an all-night mask, so it's
No.
fine that they picked it up. It's just they were short 5 rupees.
Yep. But for those that are just joining us here, this is a qualifier match for Season 3. Currently, we are looking for a hook shot on Restream. We know where Lights is due to our last unfulfilled WAF, and that's our last item.
Yeah, we actually just know that we don't need lights at all today. Yeah.
Exodus is trying to do the jump trick, and now they're doing the Goron trick here to get this 20 rupees. There it is. Didn't doubt him for a second.
Yeah, if you did Smithy 1 before you went into Snowhead Temple, this was definitely a good seed for you.
Correct. Which is 100% possible due to the location of fire, bow, and magic. And our wallet. X is picking up the Bremen mask here. Now Exodus is going to be moving towards the midnight meeting, and most likely start doing their letter to cafe checks here afterwards.
Given what I know about sample sizes, Drunus, I have to agree. Hook is always in springtime, based on your 2 seeds of data. What is that noise going
What
on?
was that noise?
Each note that he was playing was a da-da-da-da, I guess? I don't know.
And simultaneous 50 rupees. Let's go. We could also...
that is a Pokemon item get jingle. But it's weird that that was coming out of his piano.
Right. Also, we could just be seeing Hookshot and Vanilla Hookshot chess at this point as well.
Yeah, if it's Vanilla Hookshot chest, this seed could actually turn around.
Can we get a sound change for sound check here on Restream?
I don't know when it happened, but at some point we have made it to the point where it is just the hunt for Hookshot happening on stream right now.
Right.
I would say that Exodus has more of the game cleared than Sky at the moment, but that might not mean anything.
We may need a little bit of a boost on the sound on Exodus side. It just sounds like it's vanilla sound effects at this time too. Sag.
Lack of sound check. Silence check.
Okay, sounds good, Celestial. You can swap it back to Skies, if you don't mind. So, Sag. And with that finishing in second place with a time of 2:16. GG's to them. So sound check yields nothing. There goes my bet. Time to cry in the rain.
What are we at now? Just letter to cafe checks and spring checks?
We have letter to cafe, springtime, seahorses, and Goron race.
Seahorses.
And vanilla hookshot.
And vanilla.
Just delete Spring Twin Islands. Just make sure that it's no longer there. You can't even go to the area. It just ports you right into Goron Village. Which can be done with the use of entrance rando. And just randomize those two. Just make Twin Islands a moon entrance.
So right, Druna. Season 4 will just be Vanillamizer. We're just speedrunners now. Rando's dead.
Any riots in chat? Randos will never die. Alright, so we have Sky here going into Pirate's Fortress. Hopefully they will not skip the hookshot chest, because it could be vanilla hookshot at this point.
At this point, it's feeling likely.
Alright, we're going to have the Grandma stories here. So, Exodus could still do Grandma and Letter to Cafe check. All they have to do is do this and then go to do not waste time. Do not speed up time, or whatever I should say. They should not be doing the final story, which is what they're not doing, so that's good. Had me worried there for a second. But you can literally go to 3 p.m., go get your layer at the cafe, come back and do the 6 p.m. or the full day story after doing cafe. And you're in cafe for season 4. I agree.
Qualifier for season 4.
We need the frogs back. X is gonna go get the 1 cafe check here, and then probably most likely come back and do the long story for Grandma.
I would personally only accept Frog Choir for racing if we figured out how to implement saving frogs through time. Or even just had the frogs be checks.
Right. Whoa. I will be having to dip out here shortly to get ready for my race, but I'll stay as long as I can.
No, get ready now.
But they're not ready yet, so we got some time.
I guess you're as ready for it as you're going to be. You can only get so ready for a rando race.
Exactly. Can only get so ready for cross keys.
Yeah.
It's either you do or you don't.
Cross keys is fun though. It's largely a game. Oh, you can peek through that?
Yep.
You must have seen that on the other end. I didn't.
Yeah, Exodus peeked it earlier, and it looks like Sky is going to be going to Pirate's Fortress Interior. Hopefully, we get to check the hookshot chest this time around.
I really hope so.
Sky almost bailed out, but luckily they remembered, oh hey, I got checks inside I can do.
So Exodus didn't bail out at this part. They actually got all the way into the interior when they did this.
Right, they bailed out at the door of the place.
They simply did not wish to climb the ladder,
Yep.
I guess.
It's like, it's never on the ladder, right? And then Grandma Long Story is going to be... dead. So this is down to it, chat, to either vanilla hookshot, Goron race, seahorses, or lemons, or the last of the cafe checks.
Twin Island.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Twin Islands. I don't know why I keep forgetting.
I feel like we've had such a short list, but we're going through it so slowly now. It's like
Right.
every minute we get a new check. And time has to feel even slower for the runners.
So Sky is going for the vanilla hookshot chest. We finally get to see what it is.
Let's see if Exodus is not going to be happy.
Money. And hookshot!
Ooh.
There it is, chat. On the last letter of the cafe check, we finally have our hookshot here on Restream.
Easily could have been routed fast like our 2 finishers already did.
Correct. And Yoshi, you were actually right. It was off Kita.
It was off Kita. I don't remember when I said it would be, but I'll take
At the
your word
beginning
for
of the
that.
scene, when you saw the gilded chest. Somewhere Stupid won the betting, as always.
Somewhere stupid. You can't put that. That's illegal.
Right? I don't even know who been betting these
That's
bets.
the granularity of every single check counts.
So
Well,
we will
you
finally
cheated,
see.
Damon.
We will finally see bottled Zora eggs on X's side due to having hookshot. Unfortunately, they're going to have to restart from the beginning with 2 bottles. And Sky's picking up their All Knights mask, but we now know both these masks are foolish. With the long fanfare. Now, Sky has peaked the graveyard chest. So the question is, when will they go back to actually do Kita?
I do remember seeing an LTK bet.
Yeah, there was a LTK bet.
That would be better than someplace stupid.
As I thought there was.
It might not have got us accepted. It might have been a second bet, but oh, I see. Kinda had to go manually assign our winners because the bot was Papega, I guess.
Sounds like it's a blame Trez moment.
Yep. That is what that would mean.
Sky's getting their second bow. Off the goat does turn in.
Our spicy Bolak bow.
Spicy as double elemental arrows and Termina Field.
So true.
So, if you guys routed this seed correctly, this is definitely a jet seed. I did not curse it, so don't blame me.
Yeah, really the only difficult thing about routing this seed was the hook shot.
Right. Knowing which time you want to turn in all the time guided checks.
Yeah, just like first night grabbing your Kita letter to cafe would have been huge.
Right.
If you would have gotten your wallet and arrow bow first night, that would have also been big. Because then you get your Smithy 1 Zora mask.
Right, because you have fire arrows for free.
Fire arrows were pretty well-minded.
Letter Cafe was on Kita.
Fire arrows were P-Hat Grotto.
Yep. So we had fire arrows on P-Hat and ice arrows on Dodongos this seed.
And light arrows somewhere in Great Bay Temple.
Yep.
Indicated by our wall painting.
Somewhere. And by it may actually just be light arrows at this point, because I think we found just about all of our trade items too. Actually, we have. Except for Swamp Tile Deed. So it could be a Swamp Tile Deed to light arrows, but you know, it's probably just inside the chest.
Exodus is now in the lead, having their hookshot. Hookshot was our big bottleneck for the seed today.
Is Sky,
Casino, if you will.
is Sky trying to clear out the temple again, or?
Yeah, I'm not sure on this one. What's happening here? They've beaten the temple, so if they want to do springtime, they can just do that.
Oh, they
Oh,
forgot
going
this
back to
chest.
this.
Right,
Okay.
they skipped this chest. Because at the
Yeah,
time
if
they
you
didn't
don't
have
know
Lynn.
these, it is tricky when you don't know this, but it is luckily pretty easy to do. Just right angling and lining
Yep.
yourself up with the lines on the floor.
Just turn 90 degrees, forehead.
Just press left.
Just get your protractor out. That's it.
Games are already snapped to your protractor right angles half the time.
That is true.
One of the biggest things I learned speedrunning, like it's so easy to do 90-degree turns in 3D games. No matter what controller you have, you don't even really need notches to pull that off. Just use keyboard.
Just use your
Everybody
arrow
90
keys.
degrees.
Tank controls only.
Link the tank. Does it need longer jingles? I think we're fine. Well, interesting that this chest was skipped. Don't know why that would happen.
I don't know. And of course, unfortunately, Exodus having to do double dip PF with the 2 bottles. And Sky is opting out to do springtime.
Oh, nice camera.
Camera goes yeet.
We do know MM to have one of the best cameras of N64 games out there.
And we have Marco finishing in 3rd place off of Restream. GG's to Marco.
GG. What is our top 3 average now?
Top 3 would be 220, I do believe.
How about a 222?
Something like that. Some kind of math.
10, 26, 56, divide that by 3.
Eh,
Yeah.
I'm too lazy.
So 223. Then I don't know how the degradation falls off after that.
Okay, so we have Exodus finally checking the hookshot chest. Which he doesn't need to do, but you know, getting the eggs while he's here. And we have lemons over on Sky's side.
If somebody who knows the equations better can correct me in chat, go ahead. But I think it's 2 hours off from the average time is the like least amount of points you'll get. Like it'll be 100 points if you finish in 423.
And Guppy finishing in 4th with 231. GG's to Guppy.
GG's to Guppy. Oh, it's proportional to the finishing time. That's interesting.
And let's see what we finally get on lemons. Nothing good. But Grog is now happy and no longer groggy. That's a big gap point.
Oh yeah, 160 points separation between first and third. Or 150.
That's a lot.
I don't know what determines whether or not you get an 1100.
So Exodus is finally going to finish up Zora's here.
I see, Voodoo. It's an upper bounding, but by the calculation would be higher. The same way that our 100-point scores would be lower. So that they won't want us to feel too bad if we went through the trouble of finishing.
It's pretty much on preference getting the Chateau bottle. If you want to spend 2 minutes to get that, that's gonna be a big time save for the 3 bottles, so you don't have to double dip PR, but it's also just on preference.
And you get Chateau for the rest of the cycle. Like,
Correct.
I would absolutely do it. But
I will definitely do it.
Respect runners deciding not to. Going out past the Snowhead is kind of rough.
Right, which isn't too bad, especially if you already have that owl statue in Snowhead. So it's just, again, on preference, but it definitely would be a time save.
I'd say overall it's a time save, yeah.
Especially for GBT, that Chateau. If you have the right time of day. Unfortunately, with Exodus's time, they're going to have to reset because they won't have enough time to GPT and climb all the way to Stone Tower.
Yeah, that ain't happening. But it's okay. When you haven't cleared GBT, it's fine.
Right.
A GBT clear is basically exactly 6 uninverted hours. When you're playing it optimally. It can go far longer.
And the question is, are we going to have our Waff on Wart, or is it going to be the rest of the dungeon?
Runners are definitely going to put Wart in last.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Actually, there's not really a good way to route that in to be strictly last. You still got the 3 chests on the green pipe side. But I'd still skip Wart. Setting up Scarecrow is so fast by Trading Post. But I guess when we're talking the difference between a second dip into sea snakes, it's possibly comparable.
Right. Alrighty, gamers, I am going to have to take off here to get ready for my race. But Yoshi, it was great commentating with you. It's been a great time.
It was fun. Thank you for the help.
Yeah, no problem.
It's a lot harder to do this solo.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, you know what? I'm free. I can do it. And luckily, I did not get one call, so that's good. Well, except for that one, but nothing important.
You didn't get yoinked.
Exactly. So I hope y'all have a
from the cross keys.
I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good one and enjoy the rest of this qual.
just realized Skygoro has the best stock pot in music. This is somehow a Silent Hill thing, right? The dog ending credits. How do you get dog ending? What is dog ending? I don't even really know what the point of Silent Hill is. The only thing I know about it is pyramids and being scared. Okay. I mean, I got the impression it might be a trolly kind of ending. It explains all of the Silent Hill lore. It's the true ending. Or the ending that ties all other endings together. Dogs are poetry. What do we have Sky Farming for right now? Is it going to be the first chest? Do we get a basically go mode Great Bay Temple? It's looking possible. There it is! Wow. Basically go mode Great Bay Temple. Feels nice for the runners. Kind of boring for us, but we have go mode for Exodus now. And we will be seeing the Goron Water Wheel strat. Something that pretty much everybody does this season. I don't think in the beginning of season 2 that anybody was doing this strat. And it's suddenly like, and it is really powerful. Like, I don't blame people at all. I even learned it. And I think it comes with the fact that we got a much better setup for it for this season. We should be 5. Yeah. Vidya made the setup, and it has definitely helped everybody to learn it, myself included. Just target, side hop, forward roll, do a shield turn, and bam. And then a visual cue. Yeah, the Hook Casino absolutely is annihilating times. It's going to be rough on the points. Yeah, and Hookshot in the end being on Letter to Cafe. Admittedly, where was Sonata? Sonata was behind Keg. Keg was inside Snowhead Temple, Wath, so it was a bit. You did kind of have to work for this hook shot. First you do this. Spin around. Stop. Double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then pelvic thrust. Woo! Woo! Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it. Now just bring it around town. Bring it around town. I have no real commentary to provide, so chat gets to be the entertainment. Yeah, I don't know about this being a logical thing. This is kind of just what our settings and tricks are problem. With it, there's just too many checks. You do this and this and this. This and that and this and that, and then don't complete Great Bay Temple at all. You just open the first chest and run. Who got the honor of rolling? I don't think I saw. Ah, this is Panda's fault. Oh, he had rolled so fast. Rolled in less than half a minute. I wonder just how much metagaming people are able to do off of the seed generation times. I'm sure that Fox can tell you exactly what seed you're going to get for what amount of time was generated because they just look at that shit all the time. I don't understand how they can do it. Link was showing some happy feet. Very nice, very nice. Feel evil today. Letter cafe, and I barely felt anything. My brain just pumped that out in half an hour. Best thing I've ever thought. Yeah, we can tell definitely that the 4-hour ones, whoops, it has never taken well, for season 3, it has never taken 4 hours to generate a seed. It has, however, taken 4.5 minutes. There was a seed that generated in 4 hours, but the seed bot actually halted at that point. At which point Zoe forcefully took it offline and then gave it a bandage or whatever. Bandage for seed bot. Programmers are so good at making bandages. The little known fact of the universe. Yeah, probably. Probably a non-zero amount of screaming going on, picking up that letter to mama. A seed that has 70 tricks turned on? What are we talking about? Oh, that's the one that... right. It was one of Guppy's super seeds. That's the one that sent Seedbot offline and packing. Guppy's hard mode. All checks enabled, every glitched logic. It might not have been glitched logic, but every trick enabled. Do you want it working or do you want it fixed? Yep. It's a great battle as a programmer. Asking yourself, do you want it done right or do you want it done on time? And for MM, this game was made in a year. Which, yes, they had the assets from Sky's trauma is exponentiated through the pickup of that Picto box. But this game was made in a year, and it shows. I feel like the camera is probably one of the most offensive things about this game. Although the existence of remote hookshot might be one of the more direct results of being on a 1 year timeline. Because the whole reason that trick exists at all is because the devs were like, we want to make it so that Link holds out the bottle while he has a half milk. And the half milk absolutely broke the game. GG Broth with that 5th place finish of 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 45 seconds. I forgot how time worked for a moment. I'm questioning quite intently Exodus's time of day. Also, that room key on the Tingle photo we weren't able to see on Exodus's end is great bait. Will it go deeper? I guess you're not going to do Great Bay Temple last. You can't physically do that. So this routing does unfortunately kind of make sense. But like you still could have made it final night during Great Bay Temple and just inverted. Well, I would say uninverted from final day would be good. Okay, when I offer stream advice, I don't talk in my terms. My insistence on never inverting is a personal choice that I don't wish upon others. I do these things for the sake of chaotic content. These people are here to put on a show and put on a good race. Never invert unless you have less than an hour on the clock. Yeah, All Sanity Fairy Hunt is great content, Seed. I feel like I'm too baby for Guppy settings, but I'm probably fine. Frame perfect Song of Time. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what I strive for. Except I never actually get all that close. I don't think I've even done an 001. I know Maro's done an 001. I know there's at least one other person. I think Pixel has pulled off an 001. FaZe really pushed for an 001 when going for Camaro once. What progression is Sky locked into at this point other than just hunting down the hookshot? Where's Cap? Captain's hat. Was in the hot spring water grotto. Oh. I didn't know that Sky didn't have that. I understand the point. There you go. Eomu gave you the cap. Eomu. I don't know why I said that weird. No sleep grabber. Yeah. As a person who hasn't slept for a month because of the summer heat, I understand. That's correct, Neuro. Wait, Cap? That could look really good. Where it's not a skull, it's Kappa. That is the face. Retextured. You keep like the decoration on top of the captain's hat. Yeah, summer heat is why I rank summer as very highly. I hate it. Running out of English parsing here, but you get it. You get me, chat. Peppa wearing the hat is the simpler route, but it's not as funny. It is funny. Don't get me wrong. But it's not as funny as the face of the captain's hat being retextured. GG's to Breslin. Did I miss 6th place finish? And GG's to Levi Belvedere. Probably Belvedere. And while we're talking about possible, well, I read Fox's stuff and assumed we were in active conversation about it, but yes, Seedbot seeds, you can do a list settings and Seedbot will give you everything we have. And speaking of those options, we brought up earlier the all sanity, fairy hunt, and the guppy settings. But there's also a wonderful thing called mystery settings, which is kind of like how you do in Ocarina of Time, where like things are turned on or off. And mystery settings is a little different with our seed bot. It's basically a set of different settings that seedbot just randomly chooses between. But Revan has made a document that explains how all the different options were made. You can have it randomly decide whether or not remains are just shuffled. GG's to Vidya with the 8th place finish. How many racers did we have today? I don't think we really talked about it. We have effectively 16 racers today. We're at the halfway point for finishes. And soon Exodus will be among them. Among us, if you will. Us, the people who have finished the race. Sorry, I stretched really hard for that. I hope you're upset with me. Actually, speaking of stretching, we are at the 3-hour mark. I would like to thank our trackers for tracking and our featured runners, Exodus 122 and Sky Goro. Thank you, Voodoo, for the actual commands. My joke was pretty saucy. Yeah, Letter to Cafe was the big thing that linchpinned this seed. It didn't miss much of a joke, Emu. I just said Among Us. Ayo. Not saying that aloud, but ayo. Did we ever see a third Foolish? I have marked down Castle and Stone Tower. Did we see a third? Wait, I should actually just type in Foolish. Road to Swamp. Okay. Beacha. Oh. Oh. I was like, did Exodus? Exodus had some capture card jankiness in the beginning of this. And they've come back to haunt him again. Yeah, I guess Sky did do both sides of the Picto Box, and that was sufficient to say, yep, we don't need it. They are not going to finish with the Picto Box today. It was a bit of a chain for it, for sure. You get your K out of Snowhead Temple, Wath, or Sonata. Then you go to the graveyard, get your letter to Cafe. Then don't do it for an hour because you picked it up on final night and you're mad about it. And then pick it up and do it again. Find your hook shot at the very end of it. It's not even the night 2 one, but the night 3 one. It was really nice that Goat gave the lens, because you were absolutely going to see that. And that gave us the ability to fully clear out our mountain village to determine that, yes, Smithy 1 had to have it. Our gold dust was also positioned fairly well. I don't remember where, but it was our first bottle. Yeah, I mean, the rest of Mountain Village that wasn't the Zora Mask. I mean, was there even anything of value in Mountain Village? I can't remember. Gold dust on Bean Daddy. Right. Forcing you to leave, dispose of the gold dust in some way, and then come back for... There was actually something of value on the chest in Bean Daddy Grotto. They may have something they're attached to on this cycle. This guy definitely going to be upset. But at least they're probably almost definitely going to reset cycle then. Yeah, this is definitely a seed where you're going to be overly attached to eggs. Because you got 2 bottles. And you do want to half set it up. But then you desperately hope you'll find Hookshot, and unfortunately, depending on time of day of coming here, you're not going to do that. Sky is upset. This is simply a fact. Regardless of the seed. The long pause of what the hell do I do now? Can I actually Song of Time out of here? I need to make sure. Hold on while I calculate. No, I have nothing I'm waiting on. And we got the GG from Exodus. Our 9th place finish of 306.42. GG. They will be coming in for an interview. Yo, Exodus. How was the seed? GG.
Hey. Yeah, thanks. That seed was rough.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't play very well, but yeah, that was kind of just a casino for hookshot, and yeah, if you went to night 2 graveyard, you were kind of screwed. So yeah, I went to night 2 graveyard.
Yeah, and also if you got to Smithy on day 2, it was kind of, or to, if you went north by day 2, it was also a little rough getting a later Zora. First day was just kind of the place to be.
Yeah.
I don't have any specific questions on my mind. I'm never the one actually leading the interview, but I am the only commentator, so. Have any thoughts? Other than casino hurt?
No, I mean, I played terrible, so yeah, I don't know. That's all I have to say. Like, my execution was garbage, so I can't really blame the seed alone for my bad placement. But yeah, I need to work on my execution in this game more. But yeah, that seed was just not good for me. Oh well.
Yeah, there's a wide spread of times from just whenever you got your hook shot. Like, it's a
Yeah.
very wide range of possible times depending on when you decide to do your letter to cafe.
Yeah, I definitely could have routed better. I had a feeling people might do that, even if they found it on day 2 or night 2, just because it's 3 checks. I know a lot of people like to go for that, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the top like 3 or 4 finishers found it on night 2 and then came back. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, one thing that was of interest to everybody in the chat was you did do an early dive into Pirate's Fortress. What stopped you from going all the way to hookshot chest?
So to get the hookshot chest without hookshot, you need to like climb the big ladder, is that right?
Yeah.
Or okay, I didn't think of that until I had already left Pirate's Fortress. I was like, oh, I can't get to it. But yeah, I forgot you can just climb the giant ladder.
Yep. Just take your bow out, stun the guards a bit, climb the ladder. There you go. We do,
Yeah.
in your defense, we always hookshot to it, so it's easy to think that it's the required way to do it, even though it's obviously
Yeah.
not. When vanilla, it's literally called the hookshot chest.
Yeah. That's funny.
But rando is just kind of does that mental contortion to your brain where you're like, yeah, that's where you found it vanilla, but it can't possibly be there. It's the worst possible place for it to be. It can't possibly be there.
Yeah. That was a funny seed. I have to say that was probably the first time I've gotten that kind of thing where you get letter to cafe and night to grave. I never seen that before, so that was interesting.
Letter to Cafe was on Kita.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My bad. But yeah, you get it in graveyard, and I got it on night to grave.
Yeah, you ended up with it. You did your routing night too. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And everything blends together.
Yeah.
Any other final thoughts before we let you go?
No, not really.
Okay. GG's again. And
Thanks.
is this your last one, or you have more you'll be doing?
I'm gonna do one more, I think, on next Sunday. I think that's the only one that's a decent time for me. The other ones are at 6 a.m. Yeah, 6 and 7 a.m. I don't want to join those. So yeah, I'll join the one on the 31st probably.
Yeah, early morning rando never goes particularly well. And Sunday will be the last one, I do believe.
Yeah.
Already
Yeah,
on
maybe
13 somehow. 3 more to go. Thursday,
Yeah, this
Saturday, and Sunday.
yeah, the season or these qualifiers are going pretty fast. I guess it's only like a 3-week period, but
Yeah, we've got
pretty
them all in 3 weeks.
yeah. Yeah, maybe I can improve my score, but I think I'm safe for top 32 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I'd like to not face like Jess round 1 or whatever.
Yeah, that's what we're doing it for, to avoid Jess. That's what
Yeah.
Regan the
Because he beats everyone by 15 minutes like every qual. I don't understand. He's just a god.
He's just very well practiced and glitchless.
Yeah.
And also knows the logic and routing and all that very well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really good.
He's just all around good at the game.
Alright, well, thanks for restreaming. I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And now there we have it. We do have that hook shot for Sky. Oh no. You're so right. Where was the captain's hat again? I know I already looked it up the first time this was brought up. Hot spring water grotto. Oh no. How did they skip that? Yeah, anybody who got their letter to cafe on night 2 was just shit out of luck. Yeah, Sky also had the problem of where was Bo for them. They didn't do Deku Playground. That was another element that tripped some people up, but didn't trip Exodus out at all. Doing it early. Is the tracker right? Does Sky both not have Elegy and Oath? Captain's hat. The other missing thing. I guess eggs. Eggs. Eggs, eggs. Okay, so for those who weren't here in the very beginning, we did actually find out via our hints that we don't have a mirror shield. Butler has the mirror shield, and it is not required. So they won't find a mirror shield and get baited by that. Yeah, we found that gossip stone, no question. I think we will wrap this up, maybe go so far as to see Sky's Georg kill, and then give them a raid, because we don't want to overwhelm them while they're fighting. It might be a while till we see that captain's hat if we do. I guess now that we're getting into 12th place finishers. Anyway, brain. My own brain is starting to shut down. GG's to Spec for the 12th place finish. See prior comment about brain shutting down. Hello, good morning, good evening. I don't know what time of day it is. Question is, can I make it through this great bay? I guess we're not like closing in on pure. We can just send it, right? Thank you again to our trackers. I need to see who they are again. To our trackers, Warren Traveler, Celestial Panda, and Buddha Monkey. And to Gunzor today for joining me on commentary. I think I'm only going to be shouting out myself here. Hi. Thanks, me. And to our runners today, Exodus and Sky, for putting on a great show. Thank everybody for watching. And, yeah. We do have a missing captain's hat. Sky, for one reason or another, skipped out on Hot Spring Water Grotto. Yep, it was early Twin Island with our P-Hat Grotto, Fire Arrows, and Easy Magic. I hope I have permissions to raid, says our restreamer. Oh god. They only have permission to end the stream. Everybody just file in manually yourself. Go wish Sky luck as they hunt down their captain's hat. And do eggs after this temple. And like was mentioned before, we are seeing Sky do a full clear of Great Bay Temple to the point we have to look Lord in his stupid face. I'm not salty. I love Wart. I'm not a Wart skipper. What would ever make you think that I'm a Wart skipper? Yeah, you know what? Wart, we'll send the raid after the Wart. Until then, I don't know, post memes in chat. Make me read things with my cursed eyes. Unprovoked Ward skip talk. If I see Ward, I'm going to promote the propaganda of skipping Ward. I'm sorry. Insert meme here, thank you, Voodoo. Never in your life? Even when Shrine and Great Bay Temple were foolish, you decided, I'm going to fight Wart today. Good morning, I always skip Wart. What are you saying to the bankers? They'll get the wrong idea. I'm clearly not being very clear in my point making here. Now is great, VXR, if you're listening. Or I guess that probably wasn't a question for me to answer. It's when the restreamer actually is close to having the stream shut down. Listen, I am flying a ship blind. I don't know what's happening here. I think we're all blind on this ship. Oh, there it is. The raid's being sent. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching. We will see you again on Thursday, and then again on Saturday. And again on Sunday for our last 3 qualifiers.